Many years ago, we filmed our first ever game shoot with the legendary Paul Childerley. A lot's changed over the last 5 years, but today we're returning to Bedfordshire. When Paul called and said there was a space on a team of guns that was serendipitously filled with a bunch of great friends,
Good job, get in the hole!
I could not refuse.
So please just shoot the good ducks.
So here we are for a classic British-driven pheasant and partridge shoot.
There's no shame in missing these birds. Like, they look pretty normal until you put a gun into the swing and you... Yeah.
This was one to remember.
We're so strong. Oh, Johnny. Nice to meet you, right? Note to self, there is an hour of traffic on the M25 every day. We rocked up, a peg had been drawn and we got straight in a wagon to come to the first drive at Beckerings Park. So Paul called me up last week and asked if I fancy coming out today. Firstly, it's Paul Childerley. Paul Childerley calling me up is still something that makes me feel extremely, childish and fanboyish even after all these years. Beckerings Park's a lovely shoot and I'm looking forward to a good day. We've got Ed Solomon's on the team, James Davis, Cook, a couple of good mates. Shooting with a team of people you don't know, it always fills me with a bit of anxiety, but when you know there's a couple of good lads here, and we have a couple of good lads here, today is going to be an epic day. Paul drew my peg and it was number 4, so I'm number 4 here. We've got 3 to our right, and there's, I believe, 9 guns here today, so there's 5 to my left. Crop in front of us, actually coming up from downhill with a big wood behind us. With a wind like this, overcast, this is perfect shooting weather. Don't even mind the rain. First bird came over. There's a lot of anxiety with the first bird, isn't there? You almost feel like you've forgotten. It's not like clay shooting where it sits in your memory. Every bird is different. There's an anxiety because some days you're a good game shot and some days you're significantly more average. First shot, bang, nice clean high.
Good morning, welcome guys. Who was late this morning?
Not us.
Very late.
I blame him.
So I invited a few of you guys over to do a bit of a driven day, a few pheasants and partridge or duck over in Beckerings Park, Bedfordshire. And I'm going to stand behind you all and just make sure you shoot well and put the pressure on you, especially Johnny. Should be a good day. We've just got quite a lot of partridge left, so we put another day just for a few friends and a few invites and pay a few people back for their kindness they've helped me through the season. So
In what capacity has Johnny helped you?
yeah, just his humour and banter and his sarcastic text messages. You're gonna miss it. I helped you. Not bad for a 410.
I shot this gun for the first time at Brimfield Park, and I've never shot a gun at game so naturally. I was a bit worried with it being a 20 bore and a new gun at the time, but I was happy that I shot this day, and today I've taken it out at nerves. I've had to second barrel 2 birds. Everything else almost feels like I'm going to let a few through. We're only here today for about 120, so I've got 5 in the bag. It's time for me to stop. Let my neighbours shoot those over my head. That was a great first drive. The birds flew lovely on that wind. Standard partridge fashion, they were driven real well, coming out in nice bursts of 12s and 14s, covering the full line. Towards the end, I held off. I definitely shot my fair share. Paul came and back on me with a 410, as you saw, and every time I feel like 410's not enough, you just see someone shooting birds like that. It's impressive stuff. That really nice partridge coming your way. We're so strong.
Get out of the way of that bud.
It's all an adventure. We're walking on to the next
I hope
drive.
nobody's got an expensive gun.
Luckily it belongs to him. Oh my God. A lot of strength in my legs, you know what I mean? BC, he was just there for moral support. The first drive went really well. This rain is coming in harder than I thought it was going to, certainly harder than the forecast said, but It's not that bad. It's like 13
It's
degrees.
very bad. We're having major like technical issues.
Look, I have been on that trip to Scotland that killed my camera, my backup camera, and the drone, and my phone. This to me now just feels like entry-level stuff, Sash. I appreciate that it's your camera, it's worth a lot of money, but mine wasn't insured either, so that's okay. Guys, we're on a little 11s, little drink, catching up with some friends. It's a great team, it's a great day. I'm significantly de-stressed after that 3.5-hour drive from Southampton to Bedford. I'm gonna get back to it, and I'll see you on the next drive. It's only my second day with a 20 bore, and I'll tell you what, I'm a little bit of an addict. You fit loads more in your pocket, it's still an ounce of death, like it's not an inadequate load. Launched for a little bit of choke, a little bit of speed, slightly larger shot size. There's no difference to how they die from a 12 bore. It's lighter, it's sweeter, it's more beautiful. I could be a bit of a convert. You know, I've dabbled with a 28, but I just don't think I'm that much of a gentleman yet. Baby steps. Ba-ding. Always remember to turn the shot cam on. As a Paul Childerley fanboy, I've seen this drive on his Instagram numerous times. What I love is that tree line of Scots pines or something, I don't know, up there. It's such a foreign environment to back home. I mean, geologically, but also what grows here. You've got a beautiful banking, rolling hills. It's stunning. Got a game cover up the top, but it's just out of sight. That's always kind of special. And it feels like the birds are going to be heading over those trees. They're going to come over pretty tasty. Similar height of birds, but the wind is now playing them. They're coming off a big hill, and you kind of have to remember that. Let's see if this changes anything. Yep. That'll do. A bit more gun speed required. Ed Solomon's doing Ed Solomon's stuff. There you go, all you, definitely all you.
Well, I have this one then.
All right. There we go. Have this one here, this is nice. Nicely shot.
Hey up, mate.
They come off well off here, don't they?
Yeah, wind's into it today. Not so good today.
Nah, it's all right. Those ones coming out that side are pretty special.
Yeah, so you had a good day so far,
So
mate?
far, mate, it's never a bad day out, is it?
I don't know. This is work,
Ooh.
remember?
For you, it's pure pleasure.
Come on.
I just stuck it out too far in front of them because they looked big and they looked fast, but
Going up into that wind.
they were actually sat on the wind pretty well.
Yeah.
For yourself?
Yeah, no, good.
Shot,
Really enjoyed
that nice head into you.
Yeah, no, really enjoyed that. It was good. Good fun. You shooting?
SL3, Breda. Nice gun. Yeah, real nice gun. Actually blows them up pretty well.
This is the first time you shot it.
I shot it at Ben Hughes's.
Okay.
Just similar to the first. So it was similar to the first drive quality, and I'd say I shot the first one. I
Yeah.
think I second barreled 3, the rest died first
Perfect.
barrel. Like, the same thing in front. Because they.
Good job. Get in the hole. Get in the hole.
A few you looking at my shot, doesn't matter, does it? One more drive and then lunch. And this weather is definitely ramping up into more of a storm. The wind is now a solid 25-30 miles an hour, and the wind is coming in sideways. Not heavily, but just enough to completely drench you. I accidentally dropped my gun in the mud because I'm so wet. And I was trying to be cool and do as I usually do and juggle it. Luckily, it came out real easy, but we're peg number 8 on this drive. We're a back gun to James Davis Cook. Luckily, he can't shoot, so he's shooting a 28 bore, and I've seen him miss a lot today. So hopefully he lets a few through, but if not, I'm just gonna stand here and get wet and cold and watch everyone else have some fun. With my hood up. Boggy puddle, I think I stuck about 2 inches into the mud as soon as I got here, which is nice, and I'm pretty heavy, to be fair. There is good and bad things about being a back gun. The good is that you get to see everyone shooting and having fun, and the sideline is if DC misses a bird and I shoot it, then there is some kind of eye-wiping thing there. It's a strange thing to be happy about, but there you go. The downside is there's a bit of pressure. If someone clips a bird, you really should be prioritising that over something a little bit more sporting potentially. and you'll see the birds coming. You'll pick the one you're going to shoot. And these boys in front, the snipers that they are, will probably shoot them. So you can't get too keen on birds. You need to keep a bit of an open mind until it's done. Remembering they can shoot there, but they can also turn and shoot it halfway between me and them as it crosses their shoulder. It'd be fine. The wind is way more in our favour now. It's on the birds' backs, whereas before it was crossing into them a little bit, so they were struggling, slowing up on that last drive. Here they're going to be like little rockets coming off that slope. Back to that wood over there, they are going to be going some. And it is cold. Over DC! Yes, son. Oh, the shot cam wasn't on. It's okay, mate, I'm here all week. No, just that. Tell you what, it looks super slow, but it's deceptive when they're in that sky. Maybe 30 yards away, didn't look particularly fast, but I had to give that a big old whack out the front to kill it. No, not enough. Hey! I should have stopped the day after the first drive. I'm shooting a little less well now. These birds are hard to read. We've killed a couple.
Have you even tested Mr. Solomon on the end there?
I've watched him miss a few. It's always a pleasure, isn't it?
Yeah, it is actually. He got the 20 though today, so
It's a long time since he was a world champion.
What's with the
Ruined it
purple
for everyone.
glasses then? Talk me through it.
What's with purple glasses? Well, they're prescriptions, that helps me see, and they're just the ones I keep in the car. They're my favourite for clay shooting, so I might as well shoot on this. They also look like a sex vest.
What you should do is have a purple tie as well. Then it'd be like,
Yeah, I see you are a very fashionable man.
well, you got to keep the trend going, haven't you?
Because you look masculine, so you back up. I am quite an effeminate looking man.
I don't know,
And if I start wearing matching purple glasses and add the purple into it, people will start questioning whether the
quite
children
cool.
are actually mine. Oh, you had a good season, mate?
Yeah, it's been really good actually. Yeah, gone well. A lot of birds and flown really well. Teams have been happy.
always
Done a
nice,
record
well.
amount of days. We've done 68 days this season.
Over the 2 shoots?
Yeah, 2 shoots. We've done
It's a
everything.
lot of work.
Yeah, we've done everything. We've not just done the big stuff. We've done some nice big days, full trimmings. Walked up. We've done some.
It's nice, mate. It keeps
Yeah.
people. It keeps it accessible. I've been well into walked up this season.
Yeah, walked has been good. Here we go.
I'm killing them without pulling the trigger. I feel like glorious. I'm about to start. I make my move and they just fall out of the sky. Have that left hand side. You were doing all right. Took the glasses off because they were just too wet. And now most of me's too wet to actually we even wipe them down. And I left most of my stuff in the car because we got here late. But we're doing all right. Just shooting at blurry blobs. There's a few pheasants in there. At this time of the season, they do have a tendency to want to go the other way. Leave it. It's mine. No, it's not. Here we go. It's a bit nicer. No, it's not. It can be frustrating to be a back gun, but only if you let yourself get frustrated. It's actually a joy to watch these guys shoot, and they shot well, given the quality of those birds and the speed of those birds.
It's like seeing through your glasses as I.
Yeah, just don't see shit.
Cracking day at Mr. Childerley's place today. I'm on my second coat, so that's a good start. We've had some super shooting, some fairly terrible weather. You see some Chinese water deer just racing past you there. Brilliant laugh as always. You get a really good day shooting here. Paul looks after you. Krieghoff K20 parkours as usual. Teak chokes 50/50, and some 28 gram 5.5 hull cartridge ultimate 20s. More than enough. Absolutely turning them off at the light. So yeah, looking forward to having a bit of a drive here, and hopefully they can deal with the wind because it's starting to pick up and get a little bit sporty. Interesting fact: the mantis shrimp, wait for it, can punch with such ferocity that it actually boils the water in front of its little club. Insane.
And how does it punch?
Listen. Now, it's even faster than that. Watch this. See, I just did it, you can't see. Another fact is octopus or octopi can actually read minds.
Actually, what?
Read minds. Ooh, stretch away. See, when you're good like me, you don't even need to pull the trigger on them. I just teed up on that and it thought, that's Ed Solomon's. Back to octopus. They're also very sociable animals. They oftentimes have like bridge evenings, play canasta. You only need 2 of them because obviously they've got so many arms. They can, excuse me, some partridge coming. So smooth, pull away. This in front, excellent. Wasps actually have 3 testicles.
Really?
Yeah, take that to the bank. If you stroke an eagle's back, but gently, top to bottom, not bottom to top, and you whisper very, very, very gently in its ear, it'll actually give you the location of the Dead Sea Scrolls. No, they had a bit of a move on, didn't they?
With our day of driven birds done, Paul offered us the option of a few flighted mallard to end the day. There was a proviso, however, that we were only to shoot the best of the best out there, and anyone caught doing otherwise would be publicly shamed.
Ducks and last right, highest duck, okay? So you can shoot £10 in, highest duck. So please just shoot the good ducks. They'll push them off, they'll be in this wind there, try and get back underneath, get back to the...
I managed to borrow a couple of bismuth shells off of Eddie Solomon's, for he is a generous man and has like a ammunition store in his boot. But I have 10 shells. Ed's over there changing his chokes because he thinks he's gonna win. He might. Highest bird. I mean, I don't know how this is judged. I guess the only answer is to blaze at the big stuff and hope for the best. All right, we just set the bar. 50 yards, I guess, 45, 50 yards up. The wind is still probably, on that last drive, it picked up into the 40-mile-an-hour bracket in gusts. It ain't much better now if you look at them trees. They are swaying and bending in the wind and these ducks are traveling fast. But I'm the only one with a duck on the floor, so far I'm winning. It's nice to be at the front for like 5 minutes, right, Sash? Doesn't count what happens here. I've cut the video, I won. So interestingly, if they're high, when they're coming up the wind, they are slower, so that might help, but also the speed and the power of the shot at that range will really help. Nice shot. That would have been a winner. I mean, I feel like I'm already in the lead. Shot! Hit that with both barrels through the wing. Oh, hey, there's a low circle back over here. This is how my duck has been beaten by one probably 10 yards higher. I mean, I was happy with my opener. I don't think I could do much better, but it was stone dead. You know, there'll be one more opportunity before the day's done. I'm hoping this duck circles round. What a day. There is something nice about shooting with a team of half friends, half new friends in a new part of the world, a new part of the UK, and sometimes in a new part of the world. Why would I ever in my life choose to come and walk around the Bedfordshire countryside?
Are you mugging Bedfordshire off?
No, I'm not mugging Bedfordshire off, but it's not like the sort of place I'd go. But I'm glad that shooting takes you to such places that really...
You saying no one else wants to go to?
No, they've got like Bedford and Bedford. They've got Paul Childerley, Childerley Sporting. What more do you want?
Cracking shot on that duck, mate, before...
I'll take the opener.
That was awesome.
There's definitely a better one shot up in the middle.
Do you reckon?
It's hard to say when you're under it versus looking at it from the side.
That looked pretty good from where I was.
The birds are fantastic, really were. And that wind today made them quite difficult, actually.
The wind has pushed some of those partridges on, especially towards the afternoon. That was pretty special. Yeah. So, no, brilliant day.
A shoot day is made up of many important facets. You need a great venue, a quality host, and good weather. And you need to be surrounded by like-minded people who want you to have just as good a day as themselves. This day had all of these in spades. My thanks to Paul for having me, to his team for making it all possible, and to all of the other guns who shared the day with me. And finally, thanks to you for joining us on yet another great adventure. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching, guys. This channel is made possible by our amazing sponsors. You can find out more about them in the description down below. And if you want to support the channel, you can join as a member. You get loads of extra content, well, some extra content, and occasionally we hook up and go clay shooting together as a membership group. If you don't feel like joining today, we really appreciate you watching and subscribing. Have a wonderful day.